In today's digital landscape, cybercriminals are constantly devising new ways to exploit unsuspecting individuals. One such prevalent scam is the trading or investment scam, where perpetrators create a group on the messaging platform and masquerade as representatives of well known stockbroker firms or investment companies. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The cybercriminals' primary objective is to manipulate and deceive individuals into investing their hard earned money in various schemes or financial products. These cybercriminals or scammers employ persuasive techniques to entice potential victims. They make enticing promises of high returns, insider tips, or exclusive investment opportunities, preying on individuals' desire to grow their wealth. Once victims are convinced and invest their money, the scammers initially provide small returns or profits to gain trust and encourage further investments. However, these seemingly profitable returns are often fabricated or funded using money from new victims, creating a false illusion of profitability. As the scam progresses, the scammers turn to various tactics to extract more money from their victims. They may introduce unexpected fees, taxes, or legal expenses that need to be paid before the promised profits can be released. By employing emotional manipulation or restoring to threats, they coerce victims into making additional payments, exploiting their vulnerability and fear of losing their initial investment. Understanding the modus operandi of these trading or investment scams is crucial in protecting oneself from financial harm. By staying informed and vigilant, individuals can recognize the warning signs and make informed decisions when it comes to their investments. The step by step breakdown of the scam, along with implementing effective solutions, is crucial in safeguarding yourself from falling prey to such deceitful practices and can help mitigate the risks associated with this scam. Moving forward, to handle this scam effectively, it is crucial to raise awareness among the public about these fraudulent practices. Individuals should exercise caution while engaging with unknown sources, avoiding clicking on suspicious links, and refrain from sharing personal information with verified entities. In case of any cyber related offenses, victims should report the incidents to the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, that is www.cybercrime.gov.in, or contact the Cybercrime Helpline at 1930. By staying vigilant and implementing preventive measures, investors can protect themselves from falling victim to deceptive stock trading scams. Timely reporting is crucial. Let's look into today's headline. Google and Amazon backed Anthropic launches first chatbot app for iOS. AI company Anthropic, backed by tech giants like Google and Amazon, has announced the launch of the Claude iOS app. The new app is already listed on Apple App Store and is free to use for individual users. The app gets some features similar to other rival AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Bing AI, and Google Gemini. The Android version of the app is currently in development. Apple to introduce AI-powered features in next Safari update. Apple is poised to join the AI revolution with its upcoming Safari update. Set to coincide with the launch of iOS 18, the next version of Safari promises to be infused with artificial intelligence, making a significant leap forward in browsing capabilities. Central to the update is the introduction of intelligent search, a feature harnessing on-device AI to analyze web page content and deliver concise summaries to users. CCI approves Airtel's acquisition of additional stake in its DTH division. The Competition Commission of India, that is CCI, has given approval to Bharti Airtel's purchase of an additional 20% stake in its direct-to-home, that is DTH, subsidiary Bharti Telemedia. CCI is now anticipated to release a comprehensive public order regarding the transaction shortly. Although the transaction originated in 2021, in August 2023, the CCI imposed a fine of Rs 1 crore on Airtel for finalizing the deal without prior notification. Oppo files insolvency case against Byju's. Oppo Mobiles has now joined the list of entities seeking insolvency proceedings against Byju's over unpaid dues. Though the amount has not been disclosed yet, Oppo filed the insolvency before the National Company Law Tribunal. Earlier, Byju's was fined Rs 20,000 by the NCLT for failing to respond to an insolvency plea filed by Surfer Technologies. Oppo is being represented by Ruksha Law Chambers, while Byju's legal counsel is provided by MZM Legal. Prime Minister Modi's picture deleted from COVID vaccine certificates. The COVID-19 immunization certificates no longer have Prime Minister Narendra Modi's picture on them, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The Prime Minister's picture appeared on the COVID diplomas previously, along with the words, "Together, India will defeat COVID-19." Rumors surfaced suggesting a possible connection to the Covishield side effect problem. Notably, AstraZeneca just acknowledged that a rare side effect of the vaccine might occur. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.